Hello everyone. We are getting ready to go into Lord Grathan's estate, but before we do that we need to check the mail. As you can see, all of the items that I sold were successful. So now I have plenty of money to start with to get a new outfit, or at the very least a helmet. I really want a helmet, because she technically has one. She has the little default one that you get in character creation for Twi'leks. You can choose from several of them, but that doesn't give her any stats, and she really needs an adaptable one to go with her adaptable outfit. Anyways, we need to head into Lord Grathan's estate. We have 3 missions in here. It'll be just across this bridge. There used to be more missions available over here, but again, most of them have been turned into exploration missions, so you can only see them if you check that box on your map. Like this guy, he was supposed to give a mission. And here's another splicer. Sometimes you will get more than one type of med kit. Just make sure you pick the one that has the highest amount of health that it heals you for. Sometimes the med packs that you get will adapt themselves to make a higher health. So this minor med pack used to be a lower amount of health that it healed, but once I started getting the higher amount, it switched over to being a higher amount. So just make sure that you have either the adapted one or the one that just says it's higher. It doesn't matter what kind you have as long as it heals you the proper amount. You don't want to be stuck with a lower level med pack and unable to heal yourself properly during a fight. And here now, Kilio can scavenge these robots since I have the scavenging skill. I'm sorry if my talk is a little bit lackluster today. I'm feeling pretty sick. It's not with, the specific thing that we're not supposed to be talking about on YouTube because we'll get demonetized. You know what I'm talking about. It's not that. I can still taste and smell. I don't have a fever. I'm not completely bedridden. I'm just feeling pretty nauseous right now, so I'm pretty sure it's just a little stomach bug.
Authorization. System cannot identify. Please don't go. Please don't go. What's happening? Are you with Lord Grathan? Are you invading? System cannot identify.
I'm here for the people Grathan kidnapped.
I am a soldier. System cannot stop. Reassigning priorities. Operating number 2188-697. Please, did the Duchess send you? Please help me.
Your commander sent me to free you and the others.
We failed to defend ourselves. Grathan's people took us prisoner for experiments. The scientists cut open our heads, put us in droids. Identification model OHK-99. They program us for advanced intelligence. Enhanced combat tactics. Now my body's lying dead across the room. I can see it.
Is there any way I can help?
I'm the last. The others have all been converted. They can't talk, can't disobey. But I know they can still think, feel. Please listen. You could disable us all. Send the shutdown command from our central command console. Please. You could put an end to this. Use the command console. I can't go with you, motor and combat systems non-functional. Please, make it stop hurting.
So that's pretty sick and twisted, but it's pretty common for the Sith around here, especially Dromund Kaas, which is the capital of the Sith Empire. Like, they still have the soldiers who are trying to fight against Lord Grathan's going rogue, but it's not to the same degree as all the ones that are trying to put down the slave revolt. These guys are just trying to defend themselves because Sith can basically do whatever they want because they have the power to do so. There's just not much they can do about it, except for get caught for experiments. Kaleo doesn't like how nice I'm trying to be, but she can suck it. Somebody came through here and killed all the guards, but they didn't get the gathering supplies. It's very strange. I wonder if they're a new player who doesn't know how to get the companion abilities. Do not jump down these shafts unless you know it's going to be a short jump. This one is a very long jump and it has killed me before when I've tried to jump down it.
Old pirate story about a guy who steals a Sith relic. Skin turns black, disease eats him up. But if you want to grab what's in here, I'm up for it.
She's so pleasant. Sandy! Sorry, that was my cat. Come on. What the heck? I don't know what glitch happened there, but that was annoying.
You thought you could take me by surprise, but you can't.
What do you want to bet this ends badly?
Those were my daughter's access codes you used. Whatever you've done to her, I'll have my revenge.
Calm down, SWTOR. Your daughter is fine.
Fine? Imperial intelligence doesn't leave people fine. You people took away my wife, stole her from my house one night, and never told me what happened. My only daughter grew up to be worthless, and now you've taken her from me too. I despise your kind.
We can resolve this peacefully, if you'll just listen to me.
No, there won't be any peace until the Empire changes its ways.
Can't really blame him for thinking that. No, considering how much the Empire sucks. In her mind, he still brought this on himself, though. Which means she's not gonna stop. She's just doing her job.
This is Watcher 2. I'm downloading the contents of SWTOR's computers. Looks like blueprints, work he's done for Lord Grathan, and encrypted files. I should be able to decipher them if I cross-reference with the slave's datapad. Don't like what I'm seeing. There's a timetable, activity convergences, indications of something big. Get back to base as soon as you can.
Can I ever catch a break?
Not in this business. Haven't you learned that by now? I'll see you soon, Agent. Watcher 2 out.
I don't know what's happening outside right now, but there's something loud. There's something loud's happening out there. Sounds like some sort of car or another humming engine. It used to be that you would have to earn a certain amount of affection points from your companions before you'd be allowed to do the next companion conversation. But they changed it recently so that it's at certain points when you're at a certain level or in between time between class missions. Which, in some cases is good because there's some companions like Kaleo that are harder to earn affection for if you're a light side character. But in some cases it's annoying because then you have characters like, what's his name? This one that's in the Sith Inquisitor, who's the female love interest. And he's a pirate who would be very fun to talk to if not for the fact that once you meet him, you get 20 conversations all at once introducing yourself to him and suddenly becoming his love interest. Like, there's no gradual slow burn like with a lot of the other classes. Oops, dang it. The Trooper class in particular has very well-paced romances. They're done very well for both sides, the girl and the guy's romance. But the Sith Inquisitor, it's like nonsense. You meet him and all of a sudden you have months worth of conversations without any sort of break in between to slow the progress a bit and make it more realistic. There's a gathering node under the bridge, but I don't want to climb down below the bridge to get it.
I heard there was action in Grathan's place. Not many people make it in and out like that. But I'm not seeing my men. Tell me what you found in there.
Better if I don't say.
It was really that bad. I'd heard rumors about Grathan's repulsive methods, and I have a strong stomach, but I feel a little sick right now. I was hoping they'd be okay. What an idiot I am.
They didn't suffer. I made sure of that. It was the least I could do.
Is that right? Well, I actually appreciate that. Guess it had to be done. You got the information I wanted, so you earned your pay. Take it. Those kids won't miss a few credits. Now I've got to send word to their families and return their belongings, then it'll be time to recruit some fresh faces.
I'll wish you good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
You can see I still gained influence from Kaleo. This is because they edited it so that instead of lowering your influence when they disapprove, you still get a small amount of influence points. Again, because some characters find it really hard to bond with certain companions like Kaleo. I don't know why it's so difficult. Well, I mean, I know why, but I don't know why it should be so difficult to gain affection points for a character that refuses to enjoy kindness or consideration. I think that it's a good change that they made it so that you don't get negative affection points, but it also means that
Enjoy your stay.
you don't have quite as realistic of a relationship with them, because with gaining affection points, they act like they have been on your side the whole time when they really didn't like a lot of your motives. So it's trading convenience for a little bit of role-playing and lore. I'm not going back to Ladra because she's nuts. I don't have any implants yet, but it's another piece of gear like any other. You don't really have adaptive implants or relics. Unlike the armor and weapons, you only have the ones that are given to you in quests, or that you buy.
Stars, you made it back. Did you find the Mask of Revan? Tell me you didn't let Ladra have it. She is mad, and you know it.
I decided to bring the mask to you.
You have it? That's wonderful. So that really is the Mask of Darth Revan? Didn't think it would look so real somehow.
Just take this thing already.
Right, of course. I can almost feel Revan's power. It's dark power. Understandable that Ladra was so obsessed with it. But then, that's exactly why the rest of the Order doesn't need to see it. The darkness was a part of Revan, but only a part.
Don't let the darkness of that relic overwhelm you.
The mask must be secured until I'm ready to study it, but I won't let it corrupt me. I'll tell the others here that you completed the trial of the past. No one will argue. You're not a Revanite yet, but you're one step closer. Now I have some explanations to make to Ladra. Wish me luck.
More initiates. The compound's getting less secure all the time. Still, I suppose the Master knows what he's doing. And if you can follow the ways of Revan, we'll judge your worth.
What ways are you talking about?
Revan didn't work alone. Revan had allies, all walks of life. We're no different. You want to join us? You need to face the men and women who got here first and who've proved that they're loyal to the Master.
What exactly do you need?
You need to show those in the Master's inner circle that you understand Revan's teachings. They'll ask questions. You'll answer. If they're not satisfied, they'll abandon the test of wisdom and begin your test of strength. Revan didn't suffer the weak.
Just tell me where to go.
Your pilgrimage starts in the jungle. You'll find your first guide there. He'll determine whether you're worth sending on to the rest. Be ready for anything, Initiate. The jungle's dangerous, and so are the true Revanites.
I don't know why they give you select one reward when they only have one reward available. It's weird. Oh,
so,
silly.
You have come. You who would join the Order of Revan. I am Dromund Kaas, Lord of Beasts. I am Revanite, and I am Sith. What do you say to me?
What do you expect me to say? I'm very impressed.
I do not need your praise, Initiate. For decades I have served the Master. He found me when I was a lava and saw that I was strong in the Force. Against the Empire's traditions he trained me. This is the way of Revan, to teach all species the path to power.
Breaking Imperial tradition can be a dangerous thing.
Indeed it can. Now you will answer a question. And you will answer well, or face the claws of my pets. Why do you think Revan trained aliens in the ways of the Sith? Why did Revan offer power to all Seekers?
Revan knew that servants are more useful when they're powerful.
You answer well. You answer wisely. You speak like a true Revanite. You may proceed on your pilgrimage and seek worth in the eyes of another.
Let's get this over with.
Seek the mercenary called SWTOR as she teaches her soldiers. Then shall your trial continue.
So I could have said nicer things there, like, it was kind to have aliens. It was for the greater good. But Hireth is not... She tries to be nice, but she's still an Imperial agent. So her idea of being nice isn't quite the same as a lot of other people's, even if her idea still gets her negative affection from Khalil. And you can see the corner of this thing, it's buried under the grass. Another glitch. Happens sometimes. There's too many things out here. I like being able to avoid fights, but I can't always do that. It's why I like having the characters who have stealth because they can just skip a lot of these fights. And they do have a good stealth build in this game, at least as far as I'm concerned they do. Because it really feels like it changes the way your gameplay is, and that's what classes are supposed to be, is changing the way your gameplay works and making it different. But I don't like having to take the time to get through all of the enemies. It feels like grinding, and I'm not an enormous fan of grinding. I deal with it in this game because the enemy placement feels natural enough that I can be more immersed in it, as opposed to having to go and kill 50 boars so that I can reach level 15. It's a little bit more tolerable in this game.
Talking. Have some of the men head into the city. They've earned a break from training.
Yes, Commander.
It's good to see you alive. Not everyone makes it past Morin. Raymond contacted me from the base. Said you wanted to join our society. Is it true?
It's true. I'm seeking the approval of the Inner Circle.
I'm called SWTOR. I teach these mercenaries how to fight. My service to the Master is a matter of honor. Centuries ago, my clan fought Revan when we invaded the Republic with the rest of the Mandalorians. It was our privilege to battle Jedi. We lost the war over Malchor 5, but that was a privilege too. It's out of respect for Revan that I agreed to join the Master.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Mandalorians honor
Why
their
is she
foes.
disapproving that?
We respect a hard-earned victory. I serve the Order to ensure Revan's name isn't forgotten. Revan was a warrior, a leader, and deserves to be remembered. Since you're not bound by honor, how do I know you won't sully the Dark Lord's memory? What can you do for the Order in Revan's name?
I know what the correct answer is in this. It's number 2. But that doesn't sound like something Hireth would say.
I can work inside the Empire. I can help them accept the Order.
The Revan I know was a warrior, not a diplomat. I sent out a squad of clansmen to hunt the local wildlife. They're camped nearby. Defeat them, or get yourself killed. And don't worry, talking here will make sure they know you're coming.
Yes, Commander.
That was another player that appeared in the cutscene. But I know how to avoid all of these. I've said the right answers many times. I admit it's part of why I said the thing with the last guy about aliens giving you an edge, because I know that's the correct answer and I didn't want to have to deal with his pets. But while that was more justifiably something that Hireth would say, this one was not. She's not really a historian. She tries to be interested when she can, because sometimes it makes people happy, like her friends, although she doesn't really have many friends. But she doesn't really want to do it on her own time. I can't wear this. Can she wear this? Yes. Congrats, you got new boots. It's too bad that I had to kill her soldiers that she's been training. You know, it's kind of unfortunate that these guys will set their own soldiers and their pets on me and not seem to actually mourn their deaths. Kind of messed up.
Revan earned the respect of my grandfathers and grandmothers by defeating them in battle. Now you've earned mine. You're not Revan. Not yet, at least. But you're something. You've got my approval to join the Order.
Are we finished, then?
I'm finished, you're not. You'll need to talk to one more person before you head back to the compound. Find Major Pathel. He oversees security on the wall.
I'll head there immediately.
Glory to Mandalore, and glory to our Master.
Come on over. There's nothing to trouble us here, and we can speak freely. I'm Major Pathel, at your service. It's always wonderful to meet new initiates. The Order of Revan needs all the dedicated young people it can get.
Don't waste my time. I'm here about initiation.
Of course, we both have business outside the Revanites to get back to. I don't know how your other meetings went, but I like to conduct these interviews informally. No point making your life difficult, eh? Quite a few initiates, young officers, acolytes, and the like, think our secret society will help them become morphs or Dark Lords. You're not like that, I presume?
I intend to earn my rank, sir.
I'm sure you do. And I'm sure you will.
Some of Cleo's disapprovals don't make any sense at all.
Advancement in the Revanites does not guarantee advancement.
She doesn't like me disrespecting Revan's warriorness. She doesn't like me wanting to earn my own way.
Seeks to root us
and yet, she's all about that herself.
How do we answer the Empire's accusations of heresy?
We move secretly. We manipulate those in power.
Exactly. We work in the shadows to reform the Empire, but we don't betray its ideals. That's all I needed to make my judgment. I'm going to send a message to the compound. Raymond will be waiting for you.
Then I'm done with the likes of you.
So you are. For now.
So you finished the pilgrimage. Not bad. I don't know what happened out there. It's none of my business. But the Inner Circle approves of your initiation.
I'm only interested in meeting the Master.
You're on your way. Take pride in that. You did good in this trial. Now you'll have to find someone else to show you the next stage of the journey.
Excellent. My initiation will be over soon.
Good luck. Every step brings you closer to the Master.
Well, you really made it, didn't you? I've been hearing a lot about your progress, hearing about your trials. Your initiation has not been an easy one, but you've met the challenge and showed you can walk Revan's path. Now you may undergo the final rite.
Is this where I speak to the Master?
Yes, you've earned your audience. The Master will complete your lessons, and you'll be welcomed as a full member of the Order of Revan. This is a great privilege. The Master reveals himself to no one outside the Order.
At last, the respect I deserve.
You may go to the Master in his chamber. He'll be waiting for you. Listen to him, obey him. Through the Master, you will know the path of Revan.
You who have died and been reborn, stand before me now. You who have reclaimed the ancient past, stand before me now. You who have demonstrated power and wisdom to my followers, look upon the Master of the Order of Revan.
What's all this about? I don't understand.
This is the end of your initiation and the beginning of your true journey. You will walk the path of Revan forevermore. The enemies of the Order will force you to move in shadows. But we shall keep your secrets safe, as you shall keep ours.
The time for subterfuge is over. Know me for who I am.
How do I know this isn't another disguise?
Sorry about the lawnmower outside.
Place yours in me. I apologize for the deception, and for not meeting you sooner. But you must know how badly the Dark Council wants me dead. The Order of Revan threatens everything the Dark Council prizes.
You think a lot of yourself.
You've seen the power of Revan's path. Do you really still doubt? Revan came to Dromund Kaas after being reborn. Some believe Revan died at the hands of our Emperor. I believe otherwise. I believe Revan overthrew the Emperor and has sat secretly on the throne for 3 centuries. Aside from our Order, only the Dark Council knows the truth.
You're completely mad, aren't you?
Could a madwoman have achieved so much power? Believe in me. Believe in the path of Revan. I have heard whispers in the Citadel. For decades, the Emperor has been in seclusion. The Dark Council no longer speaks with him. The only explanation is this. The Dark Council betrayed their leader and locked Emperor Revan away, seizing power for themselves. They seek to silence us because we know.
They want to silence you because they think you're heretics.
They do. But listing their many reasons for destroying us is pointless. I would ask for your help. My agents tell me that you met with a Sith named Sandor, a man who seeks to destroy the Revanites. End his threat. Go to Sandor and tell him that you met the Revanite leader. Tell him that the leader is his own master, Darth Charnas.
It feels like I'm back at Imperial Intelligence.
From the start, I hoped your experience would prove useful. I obtained this Sith amulet from Charnas. Give it to Sandor. He'll believe you stole it from his master while among the Revanites. They will turn against each other. When this is done, though, when you've spoken to Sandor, you cannot return here.
Somehow, I'm not terribly disappointed.
Sandor must never suspect your true allegiance. You must walk the path of Revan on your own. The path to power. The path neither Jedi nor Sith. May the Force be with you. May it make you strong.
Hireth can see the good behind a path that's neither Jedi nor Sith because she hates the Sith and she thinks that Jedi are naive. But she also sees that these people are not, you know, big, strong heretics. They're relatively harmless. They just hang out on their own, maybe manipulate a few politics, but their idea of what politics should be is much more pleasant than the Empire's idea of what politics should be. So Hireth doesn't really see the harm in allowing them to live. In fact, she sees that there'd be more harm in not allowing them to live because she likes the idea of a reformed empire. Like I said, she hates the Sith. So she is going to go along with this plan, even if she doesn't really like the Revanites, because she doesn't like the alternative more.
Ah, the subtle, silent agent. I am sorry you had to see Sith so weak as the Revanites. Tell me now, did you find what we need? Did you see the face of the leader?
It was a man. I couldn't learn his name, but he
Inoculio
wore this
approves.
amulet.
I don't know why.
Perhaps that will be enough. A symbol of rank or affiliation or...
This. I know this amulet. How did you obtain it?
I obtained it at great personal risk. I hope it was worth it.
This is the amulet of my master, Darth Charnas, taken from the Order of Revan. Speak to no one of this. I will deal with my master myself.
I'll leave you to it then.
Take your payment for my own keepings. It is all I can offer you without
Also,
alerting
sorry
Darth
about my dog
Charnas.
barking.
Leave now. We cannot be seen together any longer, and I have much to do.
I'll wish you good luck.
You've done well. Now go, and beware of Charnas.
So I'm gonna have to return to the city now, but I think I'm going to do that in the next video, because I'm gonna be taking some time to look up a new outfit for Hireth, and that way it'll be ready by the time I activate, or by the time I record the next video. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.